The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 16th ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. The RPO caught to the right. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Peterson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
That gain sets up a third down play. Moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Peterson. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Mason. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Gain moves it to the 35, 1st down again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it into that big game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll hand it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Peterson. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Hokies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass. It's Peterson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble now. Get some space around the 30. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. Looking to throw yet again. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just ran away from the defense.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Peterson. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. This game is far from over.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or parking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Stevens. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to throw. It's Peterson. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to hit him back deep. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tackle made after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Peterson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense really clicking here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Breaks free. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The sure hand. It's Page. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to throw. It's Peterson. He's running out of time here. Bringing pressure. The quarterback still keeping this play alive. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. They finally corral him at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. Scanning the field, it's Peterson. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Who's going to score on the pick six? Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The back's got it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes a stiff arm. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Hands off to the left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
On the run, it's Pena. And they pick up the first down to 23, getting closer to the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the quarterback just kneels down. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference